talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. From parenting to politics to gangsta shit. You want that ordinary conversation? This ain't it. Let's go. What's on your mind? Hope it's the truth. You say you real. Show me the proof. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You say your niggas lying. Let's talk about it. You say your woman lying. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Sit down, let's talk about it. Big step or walk like I got Shaq feet. Sit down and talk about it here with Mac and Norski. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Parenting to politics to gangsta shit. Parenting to politics to gangsta shit. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, let's go. Yeah.
You tuned in?
You tuned in, man. We here. We back. Fresh off of All-Star Weekend. The thirst was real. The thoughts was real.
Facts.
Shit was real.
Even didn't look bad though.
Huh?
Look good. Can't
You
be
think?
mad. I think it was cool.
You think? You think the city? You think the city did their job per se?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think they.
Cause you know niggas can get wild.
Oh, with entertainment, they got some good stars to come out.
Yeah.
Fab came, Yo Gotti came.
Oh no, the
Gunner came, Meek came.
stars is in the building. If you the All-Star game is gonna, any All-Star game coming up, it's gonna be like that. Period. I don't care what. I don't care how you look at it. It's the All-Star game. The stars is out.
Cleveland may be mad, but a lot of people don't like coming to Cleveland.
Why?
I mean, a lot of people say it's just boring or whatever. Like, it ain't much to do.
Yeah.
Compared to New York City, Atlanta, Vegas, Florida,
All the other
Miami,
good spots.
Good spots. They were like, plus it's fucking cold.
That's true.
I was nothing against Cleveland, but it's just like, a lot of people
Do you think
I
just
like this city?
Well, first off,
Mac Daddy, let me get it started. Talk my shit better.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
we here for another episode of Let's Talk About It podcast. It's your boy Mac, and it's your boy Oski, man.
Yes, sir.
We back for another episode. So, like I said, we was just talking before we even started. We was fresh off of the All-Star. So I'm gonna get this out there. That shit was whack. The game was fire. I like that. Played to a certain number. The
3-point
charity
contest was cool too. I like that.
I'm cool on the 3-point contest.
I liked it.
I'm cool on the 3-point contest. I'm cool on all that bullshit.
Really?
And I do basketball.
Slam dunk contest. That was trash. I agree with Stephen A. Smith. Probably the worst slam dunk contest ever. That was bad.
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't care which way you slice it. Cole Anthony dunking in Tim's, Jalen Green missing 75
dunks. Pulled that off, it would have been cool, but you got to hit that.
No, I've seen
first
6
times.
It's niggas in the joint that play that we seen dunk like that.
They trying to bring the entertainment part.
Who?
The players. The hood didn't see that, but television wise, I got his point. I just didn't like it. You took forever. You couldn't get it done, and that was too much.
But I still feel like he still should have. I don't know. I don't know. I just think that if you a player, I put this on Facebook the other day. I'm pro athlete, and what I mean by pro athlete, I'm all for athletes getting paid, athletes getting their money, athletes getting their endorsements. Athletes, like whatever's good for the athlete, I'm for it, right?
Right.
But at an all-star game, I'm expecting you to perform at an all-star level, at everything they do. I think some of them skills competition and all that shit is overhyped, is done wrong. Like, not done wrong. It's just too much. It's like too much that goes into that, like, all-star festivity type deal. So besides all of that, I'm talking about as being a pro athlete, like go out there and perform at your like do your absolute best. You know what I'm saying? Not because it's like a free weekend, y'all just out there chilling. Like if they got to give them more incentives, I'm assuming like give them more.
No.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
It's tough.
It sound like
though. Like
it sound like I'm complaining, but like that's a poor showing. And it's like, damn, it's in Cleveland and it's the worst dunk. Like we already got a bad rep as it is, but now it's in Cleveland. It's the worst dunk contest.
The worst contest. That was bad. That was pretty bad. I left the house and went downtown and went and kicked it.
I ain't even really pay attention to it. Like I seen him miss a whole bunch of times. Like me and my wife was sitting there watching it. I seen him miss a whole bunch of times, and like Anthony Edwards said one of the like smartest thing. Like nigga, I'm an in-game dunker.
No,
like,
it's hard. It's hard. Maybe the NBA needs to pick. I'm not even going to say the NBA. Maybe you hold some athletes more accountable to come out to the slam dunk contest. I love John Morant. He said, "I want $1 million."
Why not? You got to give me, man. You know how much money you making, so I'm telling you, you got to give me something to make me go hard. Because if I pause, like if I sit there and I say this, right? I'm John Morant and I'm asking the NBA for a meal ticket to get in the dunk contest. That means I'm about to try to do some crazy shit. That means I'm going to.
If you don't deliver, you're giving $1 million back.
No, but in the contract,
it's charity. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Charity.
So what I'm saying is, in the contract, you have that's a part of it. Like you got to put on a performance, right? So if you go out there and you put on a performance, but you miss your dunks, and you don't do, but you put on a performance, that's worth you going out there because you didn't go out there half-assed.
You gotta make the dunks.
What I'm saying is you banking on the dunks to go in, right?
Oh.
But if you out there and you're performing, like you're trying to make the dunks and it's exciting, that Jalen Green,
oh no,
I seen misses better than Jalen Green shit.
That's tough.
That's what I'm saying. Like John Morant going out there trying to do a 720. You feel what I'm saying? If he's out there trying to do a 720, it's like, oh, that's entertaining. But if he just out there
entertaining for how many times does he try?
I mean, come on, man.
So
let make it make sense. Like, don't sit there. Like, if he does a 720, he tries to do it 2-3 times. After that, it's like, all right, bro, like switch it up. But you giving me entertainment. That wasn't entertaining. That shit was trash.
Only way I'm giving John Morant $1 million if you knock the dunks down. I'm like, all right, cool.
Man, if that nigga go out there and do
three good dunks.
If that nigga go out there and do a 720, then this nigga do a crazy ass, like you see what he was doing in the game.
That was nuts.
Then you did that shit in the game.
It's just hard, man, to be creative.
That's what I'm saying. Anthony Edwards said the smartest shit. I'm an in-game dunker. All right, most people come out here and do windmills. I mean, not windmills, but like, between the legs at 360s. Nah, I'm just gonna try to dunk on you.
I don't know what else. In fairness to dunkers, I don't know what else a motherfucker could do.
Nah, I don't know.
In fairness to dunkers, bro,
my wife said the same thing. She was like, "What else can you do to make it like exciting? Like, what else can you do?" And it's like,
somebody jump farther from the free throw line than Mike.
I seen the 720 in them and one mixtapes back in the day they used to go.
I think that's like natural though. Like not natural, but in the moment. I think it's much tougher for dunkers knowing that, okay, I gotta go out, I gotta at least complete 3 good dunks, 4 good dunks. Mm-hmm. That's way harder than you just hooping, somebody throw it up, you catch it, boom.
Mm-hmm. It's instinctive.
Then you get done, you like, damn, I just bodied that. Then going out there is like, okay, it's fucking a whole bunch of people out here. Mm-hmm. I know I got to put on a show. I just think it's more pressure in their setting than in an NBA game or in, Rucker Park or anything.
Yeah, it's more so playing off of your instinct.
At the end of the day, I'm still with that shit was trash.
That shit was terrible, bro.
Trash.
That shit was the worst dunk contest I ever seen. Like, and I seen some Even the back in the day dunk contest was terrible. Like the back in the day, like
Yeah, some of them was bad.
in the 80s, them shits was trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not Mike and Dominique and them. No, I'm talking about the ones that, you know, the ones that was like, all right, man, they out there doing, you know, blindfolds and they just doing weak shit like that. Like Isaiah Ryder did a cartwheel and then
I like that, though.
It was cool. It was entertaining.
Because no one did it.
No one did it before.
Now you may look at it and be like, what the fuck
But
is that?
man, I seen a dude dunk with his hand behind his
That was
back.
hard. Though.
Like come on, man. So you think the NBA, like, you know what I mean, they got to come. They got to figure something out with the
Dunk contest?
entertainment and especially the dunk contest, 3-point contest. Like
I like the 3-point. I like that the big man went out there and put on a show.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even watch the 3-point. That's not one of my things to watch.
To watch them the shooters, all 3-point records and all that, and then get a big dude to come out. Like, it was entertaining to me.
I just rewatched that 2016 with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
That might be top 5
Man,
greatest dunk contest ever.
When he jumped over that mascot,
Yeah.
and put the ball under both his legs, yeah, that shit was slick. Man.
I think somebody tweeted at both of them and say y'all messed the game up. Y'all messed the slam dunk contest up because
I believe
they don't
like
think
I mean
nobody's gonna top that one.
It's cats out there doing crazy stuff. It's people, you know, we seen Anthony Edwards, you know, kill somebody in the league. We seen, you know, Ja Morant almost he makes somebody die every game. Like he trying to dunk on somebody, but then it's like
in the All-Star game.
Man, that shit in the All-Star. Like what did you think of the overall All-Star game? Like the actual game on Sunday?
I watched it. We had a fucking event and I got fucked up. But, in the beginning, it was cool. Mm-hmm. It was entertaining. I did not get to see the last quarter with. I think Bron hit the game winner.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see that. I got to go back and watch it. But from what I did see, I did like it.
Yeah.
There was a little competitive.
Curry was shooting that thing. He was shooting that thing.
Hey, not to piggyback off the All-Star game, but if he wins a ring or 2 more rings, we're gonna have that debate on the Let's Talk About It podcast.
As we can roll right into that. We can roll right into halftime. We know who 1 and 2 is. We seen who 1 and 2 is.
So you think Brian had a better showing than Curry in the All-Star game?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going. We not going off of that. When we talking about
no.
We talking about the
That's
greatest.
a part of it,
yeah, no, that is a part of it because we
okay.
talking about legacy. When you leaving a legacy, like, of course, LeBron is gonna get shitted on now.
They better not.
Yeah, what I'm saying is
they are. But
I'm talking about everybody's gonna shit on LeBron now, right? Just now, they booed Steph Curry in Cleveland.
They mad.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, if you hate
I didn't take that.
If you hate on Steph Curry right now, like, if you say anything and have any negative, like, oh my God, he's just da-da-da, like, you hate him. You just purely hate him. Like, dude is unbelievably, like,
that's crazy.
He's an alien, bro, with the jump shot, bro. And like, but when we talk, I was just having this conversation with niggas in the gym. When we talk about basketball, like LeBron James, he's just a different player. So did he have an overall better showing than Curry? Hell no. Has he been in the same position as Curry before by winning MVPs and doing all this stuff? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But like for that moment to come, like Steph Curry was shooting the ball and turning around while the ball was in the middle of the air. Like that in the middle.
Nuts.
He pulled up from half court and already turned around. So for me, that shit like that is like,
that's crazy.
You can't deny he ain't the best shooter in the world.
Ever. All time.
Like, I've never seen anybody shoot the ball better than him, right? But that last quarter was mad competitive. Steph Curry was hitting tray after tray.
I missed that.
They was going back and forth. Giannis blocked Middleton. It was just going, good entertaining basketball. It got down. Zach LaVine tied it up with a tray ball. It was just good entertaining, but then it was like it was set up for Bron to do what he did. The commentators, because I had it on TNT and TBS because I like Kenny and them,
Yeah.
but I like Dwayne Wade and all them niggas.
I got you.
So you heard them and they screaming out, "Cleveland, this is for you." He hits the fadeaway, patented fadeaway. The man scores 24 points, has 8 rebounds and 5 assists.
Good all-star
like
showing.
a good all-star showing, especially with the numbers 24, 8. Kobe, he hits the game winner on a patented Michael Jordan Kobe fadeaway after a halftime, dapping it up and having a conversation with MJ.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It fit the.
It's like
It fit.
when you see a team that's going, they win the championship and they had that one crazy story like,
Facts.
oh, you know what I'm saying, we did this and we won the championship. Like that's how it was. So the game was mad entertaining. I kind of liked it. I like all the All-Star games.
That was hard. That was a hard pause, but hard.
I don't particularly like how the playing time be, because I think like Melo, he is a walk-in All-Star game. I think that's his game, but he had to pay his just dues.
Yeah.
And I think next year it's gonna be one of his, you know what I'm saying, showings. You know what I'm saying? But he that dude is a star. I'm happy for DeJounte Murray. You know what I'm saying? One of my sneaky players. That's who Dede Grant remind me of. That's who he remind me of.
Yeah.
Feel me? He reminds me of him.
Got you.
If
see it.
if you look at, that's why that day that we was at Small's house, we was having that argument about, can people make it to the league? Now you see Cole Anthony, and I'm not arguing greatness. I'm not arguing what he's done. I'm saying you put Dede Grant in a situation where he's 24/7 basketball. He don't got to go to school. He don't got to do this, and he's around pros, playing pros. That's who he reminds me of.
That's a good comparison. If you don't know who Dede Grant is, Miami of Ohio, check him out. He's from our city. Talented. Definitely see him in the league.
I'm telling you, league ready. Like I said, it was set up. I watched the halftime. I don't know if you watched the halftime.
I missed it.
So they introduced.
I was everywhere during the All-Star game. I'm not gonna lie.
They introduced the 75 players, right? So when they introduced,
I'm glad I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot of players that
I seen some of it on social media, and then I stopped.
It wasn't bad. I think it was a big waste of time, for real.
I think T-Mac should have been in the top 7.
Oh, it was some snubs, man. Vince
Was
Carter.
Grant Hill in there?
No.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
Lonzo Mourning.
As a big man, he wasn't in there?
Oh. And they had a few cats. They had a few cats that passed away years ago, like years and years and years ago, that wasn't in there. Like, I mean, that was in there and was like, like, I get it, but like okay, they had people like George Mikan.
I don't know who George.
So George Mikan is probably was one of the most premier centers before he got drills named after him. He was a big dude. Rebound, George Mikan drill. Rebound.
Shit, I'm tripping. Yes.
So
lefty, opposite,
yeah,
all that. Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
So they had him in there. No disrespect, but it's time for you to slide out the way. And that could have been a spot for somebody as prolific as T-Mac, Vince Carter. You know what I mean? We talk about people who changed the game.
Vince changed the game, Mac. Grant Hill, bro.
Grant Hill changed the game.
Grant Hill was back then. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's different. So that's why I don't know about that top 75 shit.
Short career is better than a lot of people's
long career. Pause.
Man.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't know
Who
they
picked
scared.
that list,
I don't
though?
know. I have no clue. It's the NBA, so it's a consensus of people that come together.
Who's on the
that.
board to pick that guy?
I don't know. It's like when motherfuckers pick, number one records and shit like that. You don't know who gets a vote for real. other than that, the game was fire. The Friday Saturday shit was trash. The celebrity game, I didn't watch the celebrity game. I would never.
No, I didn't watch it.
I watched. No, I'm not saying I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. The other celebrity game, the one that was at the Woolstein Center.
Oh, that's the
YouTube or whatever it was. Like
they had two.
The social media celebs. I think.
Yeah, I missed that.
So they played. I didn't watch that. I watched the Miles Garrett and all of them. Quavo and all that. I seen. Me and I watched bits and pieces of that. I ain't never seen that many dunks in a celebrity game.
Yeah, he can hoop.
That one white dude was.
Yeah,
he was dunking everything. Miles Garrett was dunking shit. That nigga. How tall is he? Like 6'5"?
I don't know. He's big, strong one.
That motherfucker's huge.
Dunk all you want,
bro. That motherfucker.
I'm not even trying to go. I'm out of the way, bro.
Whoa, man. But I watched a little bit of that. Other than that,
the HBCU game though. I wish I could have went to that.
Yeah. I wanted to go to a black college.
Damn. I wish I could have went downtown.
I wanted to go to a black college. But yeah, I went and visited mad black colleges. Norfolk State, Virginia Union, Hampton. I went a lot of places.
My daughter wanted to.
Yeah. I went on a whole HBCU tour. Was all in Washington, all that shit.
That's crazy.
Like just trying to go to school off my own merit. That was just off of academics trying to.
I'm not mad you go to.
But
I have mixed feelings about you HBCU a little bit.
I mean, it's the same thing.
I'll just say this, then we can get back to the All-Star game. I wish more of us owned them or was behind it.
Yeah.
If you do your research, like not a lot of blacks are in charge of the HBCU,
and
so we don't. Kind of sucks.
And motherfuckers don't go or know about ones that are fully black owned, and fully operated. Like
I would rather go to one of them,
like Wilberforce. Shout out Wilberforce.
Yeah,
Wilberforce University. Feel me? Like they are fully black owned, operate. You know what I mean? So it's just like different. So in the All-Star game, like another crazy thing that happened in the All-Star game, Chris Paul gets hurt.
I thought he was hurt already.
But
I thought he just wanted that assist.
And he just needed that assist.
Yeah.
To, think. But
I think it was a record for him or something, ain't it?
Most assists in the All-Star game. Something like that.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Something like that. Oh, I would have definitely.
I would have hobbled my ass.
Yeah, I would have got there. What do you think of James Harden being there and not playing?
You know how I feel about him. He's washed up. It's trash.
Damn, you call him washed up?
I am. Like, share, subscribe.
Let's go, man.
Washed up?
Harden's done, man.
He's done. Oh, he's not done. He's done? Oh, no, he's not done?
He's done. When I say done, though, this is how I feel. This is crazy. He's going to get you the numbers. He isn't going to get you wins. He isn't going to show up in key moments anymore. To me, to be put at...
Oh, well, okay.
He's
I'm about to say,
no, I'm not saying he's going to be out of the league.
But he never showed up in key moments.
But that's my point. It's the expectations. That's what he's getting paid. Superstar teams, and you leave. It never works.
So what do you say about Chris Paul?
Almost there. And he almost shows up and Chris Paul showed up last year. He didn't show up last year in the playoffs? No. No. I think Chris Paul's problem when he gets hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, Harden's on the fucking floor. Chris Paul.
No, I'm not. I would never. I'm not. No. I'm not saying that in comparison. Like one's better than. I'm just saying like.
I think Paul.
They're top tier players, and
to answer your question, I think Chris Paul shows up way more than James Harden. If that makes sense. Way more.
Oh yeah.
Way more.
I mean, yeah, because in big moments, Chris Paul don't fold. He just get hurt.
There you go.
Yeah.
I pull a hammy
Out
of the game.
Ankle.
And he was balling before.
I think that was the year that was the year that the Rockets should have won the championship.
And after that, this is my point. After that, what did James Harden do?
He said some sucker shit.
Fucking Houston Rockets.
But he said that shit he said in the press conference, that shit was some sucker shit. It was some sucker shit.
Tuck this to ill. What you mad at Kyrie and Kevin Durant for over there? What you mad at?
I don't know.
What you mad at? But you came to camp out of shape, overweight, everything.
But still, that Kyrie situation ain't working out either.
Why ain't it?
How is it working?
I mean, I would say it's not working now due to Kevin Durant being injured.
He still wouldn't have played with him, bro. That's all I'm saying. Playoff is now is when the league turns up. Now every game after this matters now.
New York City, and by the way, New York City makes no fucking sense to me. So they had Adam Silver, commissioner of the NBA. Mm-hmm. They asked him about the Kyrie situation. I like him. I'm not as mad as Adam Silver as I was or thought I was before.
He's cool.
But they asked him, how do you feel about this? He pretty much said that's Kyrie's right to do that.
Right.
But on the flip hand, it makes no sense. And the interviewer person was like, well, what doesn't make sense? He says, so you're telling the NBA, me, the commissioner, that players that don't live in New York City and not vaccinated could come play. But since Kyrie lives in New York City or is a player of New York City, he can't play because he's unvaccinated. In a nice way, he was like, it's bullshit. He's like, this is fucking bullshit.
I say the same thing. I don't understand why.
I took it that way. I think he almost protected Kyrie.
His wording protected him because it was making the person think.
I get what I may not agree because it's hurting our game. I'm the fucking commissioner. I want him to get vaccinated, but I understand it's people's choice. Me, I'm vaccinated. I would tell people they get vaccinated, but I'm not kind of mad at who doesn't. But the state of New York is tripping. They're tripping.
No, I agree with because I'm pretty sure that when they
would make me not want to get vaccinated even more.
But I guarantee you that those stands are filled with people who ain't vaccinated. Those people, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like now it's to the point. New York is now it's to the point where it's like, all right, now move the fuck on. Like just let the man play. Like I'm not against. I didn't know
that though.
I didn't know that either.
In the beginning, I'm watching. I forgot who was interviewing him, but I'm watching. I'm like, huh? So Memphis
I never thought about it.
Houston
like that.
Player.
I never thought about it.
Out of state player could come in the arena unvaccinated and play a game.
I never thought about it like that. I never thought about the other people.
So in fairness to Kyrie knows all the rules and like, I'm not getting vaccinated. You're telling me to get vaccinated and you letting this dude.
Hey, but hold on.
It's kind of tough.
Because to play,
you can be unvaccinated. To play, you can be, depending on your state. I think New York, No.
I think in the NBA, everybody that's in the NBA is vaccinated.
No. The NBA, to be real,
Kyrie is the only person that's sitting out.
No.
Or is it more people? Like, I don't know nobody else.
It goes by the state.
No. I know that. But what I'm saying is Kyrie Irving is the only person that opposed so far that we know as far as a person that's sitting out for not getting vaccinated due to the NBA.
No, it's not the NBA.
So it's like
it's New York City.
Okay, but no, So
I don't think
New
the
York
NBA
City
is making players get vaccinated.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to know if they was like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
so the NBA just has to follow state regulated rules for each state, theoretically.
Okay.
So that's why he's like, yo, New York, y'all tripping. Because somebody from a state that ain't got to get
That's
vaccinated.
That's like
come to your state and can't play. He like, y'all tripping.
That's like when I was in the military and we went to Japan, right? We pull in the port, get ready to pull in the port and shit, and the captain come on like, yep, you bitch ass niggas, don't get it twisted. You punk ass motherfuckers on here that's 18, even though the legal age here is 18 to drink, you bitch ass niggas can't drink. You follow American rules.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
So it's like, even though they allow it, you still got to follow these rules.
Facts.
So I was just thinking in my head, like, I didn't know. I didn't want to say no bullshit and say that the NBA telling niggas everybody got to get vaccinated.
Nah, I don't
but if that was the case, then it's like, all right, nigga.
Right.
But now, if this just New York City.
Yeah, it's state. So the NBA.
So he's playing all away games because all
That's
the
the
other
point.
teams ain't saying, okay, so it's just New York City.
Is New York or trash?
I feel like now it's to the point where now it's like the shit it's been going on so long. Like, somebody give in, pause. Like, somebody
They're about to
just
lift the mask thing,
because
you know?
the playoff shit is about to start. Like, this is when the season turns up for me. This is when you pay attention to the people.
New York City.
Like, I want to pay attention to the Cavs.
They won.
I want to pay attention to. Yeah, I've seen that.
They won the thing.
I want to pay attention to the Cavs. I want to pay attention to Chicago and Miami, Milwaukee.
It's gonna be good in the East.
In the East. In the West,
It's gonna be the West.
I gotta pay attention to the Lakers because they in the 8th spot. I mean, they in the playoff
I don't wanna
spot.
cut Mac off. If Brian get them boys to the playoffs, I don't want to hear shit from nobody. Y'all already
matter of
trying
fact,
to tear him down.
Matter of fact, let's have
Arguably the greatest year he's ever fucking had.
Matter of fact, let's have a quick Brian moment.
Shit, if he make
Let's have a quick Brian moment. We all seen what Curry did in the All-Star game, right? Motherfucker went crazy. I respect that. You know how I argue with you about Curry, but you know how I feel about.
Got you.
Feel me? My nigga LeBron James was playing Utah on Friday. That nigga was down 26, bro.
bring him back.
No, not 26. Yeah, 26.
20 something.
He was down 26.
It was a nice.
Anthony Davis gets hurt again.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Anthony Davis because these injuries ain't like he out there like, yo, let me fall on your ankle so I can get like he hooping. LeBron James sits on the bench. That nigga closes his motherfucking eyes, bro.
They won that game, right?
Man, they did.
Yeah, they won that game.
This nigga LeBron James sits on the bench, my nigga. He closes his motherfucking eyes, bro.
Yeah.
He reminded me of the style bender. The UFC nigga. I don't know if the UFC nigga was the UFC nigga was lightweight getting whooped, right? The camera zoom in on this nigga. He speaking in his language. He talking to himself and telling himself like, I am a warrior. I am prepared to die. Like he telling him like this. He's talking to himself like, nigga, you here now. You prepared to die. Like this is what the fuck you here for, right? And then he went out there and beat this nigga ass, right? Yo, this nigga Brian sat on the bench, closed his eyes while all this motherfucking noise is in the
going on.
Like if niggas don't pay attention to like the shit that he write shit on his shoe. So the man in the arena it's a book and it tells you about like being the everybody has their eyes on you and how you're supposed to act or whatever. But long story less long, this nigga closes his eyes, bro. This nigga goes into God mode.
Said a prayer or something.
He goes into God mode, bro. He closes his eyes, bro. The nigga gets to coming out and he goes fucking crazy. He scores 16 in the fourth. And it's not like a regular 16.
No, he had to go get them buckets.
Hey, every bucket, in and out, spins, fadeaways, dunks, all
think I
types of
watched
shit.
that game. Yeah, he
watch
came
just
back.
just watch the fourth quarter, my nigga. I swear to God, I don't be lying. Man. Watch the fourth quarter.
I'm a LeBron fan.
And this nigga
I just
goes
wish he was more clutch or
fucking
whatever.
crazy.
But
when you watch moments like this,
it makes
like,
you realize how great he is.
like it make you realize like damn, man,
am I
that
a little
nigga
too hard
crazy.
on him?
Like it's like when you watch Curry. So I say all that to say the next day you don't get the same praise as you do when he do bad.
Yeah, they'll never give him.
Just like when they was
sucks, but they'll never give him.
Just like when they was trying to not dog Curry through his slump after the record breaking.
Bad slump.
It's a bad slump, but didn't get as much praise.
That was a horrible slump. But their excuse. Not saying that I agree with it. A shooter is a shooter.
Yeah, you know how that go. You know how that go, man. You know how that go. The other big thing after the All-Star break that happened, which came out of fucking nowhere, was my nigga Juwan Howard.
Damn, I missed it.
You didn't see what Juwan Howard did?
No. I was fucked up.
So Juwan Howard was playing.
Shit, not to take that away. God damn.
Hey, listen.
My fault, my nigga.
So Juwan, no, listen.
Crazy.
This nigga Juwan Howard, bro. I want to look this up just so I can get the right amount of the detail, bro.
What that light skinned nigga do?
Bro, man, dog.
What the fuck?
Bro, this nigga Juwan, bro.
Ain't he coaching? He coach somewhere.
He's a coach, bro. He's a coach at Michigan, University of Michigan. His school, his alma mater.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Shit.
Yes, man.
Fuck Juwan.
So Juwan Howard the other day, Juwan Howard, right? He smacked the assistant.
Coach.
He smacked the assistant from Wisconsin, my nigga. So after the game, on the other team. So you know how you shake hands, right? So the coach from Wisconsin, I believe, called a timeout at the wrong time.
Whoa. So he got suspended, fined.
Oh man, he got suspended, right? So,
yo, Juwan.
So as the Wisconsin coach called a timeout.
Got you.
Michigan was losing. They lost, right? As the game winded down, it's time to go shake hands. Juwan Howard don't even want to get in the line. He's salty. It's kind of like a sport. It looked like a sportsmanship type deal thing, whatever.
How are you mad? Cause you can't tell me when to call a timeout or. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck you mad at,
bro.
They must have been getting their ass beat, and
Nah,
the coach calls timeout.
He
so
called
they could score more points or whatever you want to call it. Run another play. Or some shit.
I don't. He called a timeout, but he's talking to the head coach, and as the game winds down, they're lining up. Everybody's shaking hands. He don't even want to get in the line. The nigga gets into the line. The coach from Wisconsin, like, is on some cool shit, but he on some like nigga, he tried to grab him. So Juwan Howard just went to like walk by him type shit. The coach reaches out and grabs him. Juwan Howard gives him the finger, and he's like this.
Oh, so we just walking by.
Boom, yeah. He don't want to fuck with you. So now the coach trying to tell him like, come here, like nigga, like talk to me. So they get into a little, back and forth. They just shouting back and forth, right? the whole
coach.
team comes up, and now they're just like niggas. It's like just walking by casually. This one assistant coach, I don't know what he said. I don't know how he said it. I don't know what was going on.
He said the wrong shit.
My man's came with the right hand paw. Boom! Tried to smack him one. Wow. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Man, smack this nigga, right?
Oh man, Jordan.
But it was like a glimpse, like a clip.
It don't matter. I'm still trying to take your fucking head off.
Try to knock my nigga Koofy off. Try to knock my nigga Koofy off. But after that, other niggas came. Like other people came on the clip I seen. So now it was Michigan players slide and shit.
Oh, they tripping.
Now they bugging. They going crazy.
So now people fight.
So they
fighting and shit.
So they suspend Juwan Howard for the rest of the season. 5 games.
Oh, yeah, we're about
which
to
is the rest of the season.
About to be in March. Damn, March that fast. All right.
Do you think, no matter what was said, that he should have acted like that? Like, do you think you should have seen that from your head coach?
No.
No matter what was said, you gotta keep your composure.
Correct. You got
even in this day and age, and we talking about because that's gonna bring me to my next point after that. But even in this day and age, we know how people reckless and how they mouths get. So it's like cool, you still got to keep your cool.
Yeah. He didn't put his hands on him. He ain't no defending yourself. His words. Gotta let that one slide.
Gotta let that one ride.
I'm sure I'm gonna bump into you again somewhere, but on national. No.
Especially in we at this
players,
so
your player.
Like
what can you tell your players in all honesty in practice? In a game situation, they may spaz out.
Fuck that. What can you tell the mom that you sat down in the living room said that you was going? Feel me? Hey, ma'am, I got you. So I don't know if y'all ever had that happen. Like anybody had, college aspirations or any college coach come down and sit down. But like when they come and sit, they talk to your people and say, hey, man.
He all right.
I got him. You know what I'm saying?
He can't do that, bro.
So I just feel like no matter what was said, he shouldn't have did that shit.
Does he have a winning record?
I think Michigan is decent.
Some coaches would have got fired over that.
That's why. But 5 games the rest of the regular season,
that's if they even going to the what they call that. Into March Madness, even if they're
if they make,
ain't it what 64 or whatever teams? Are they even
64 of them babies?
They even in the hunt for that?
I'm trying to see
to the what's the
Big Ten,
the NIT joint.
Man, these niggas 8-7, bro.
In their conference.
Yep. Overall, they are 14-11.
Winning record.
Yeah, they got. 56. They 8-3 at home, 4-7 away. They lost 1.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? So
can't win.
They ain't ranked. Them Buckeyes ranked though.
Yeah. Oh boy, Michi hooping.
Michi is hooping.
Shout out to
I've seen a couple of his games.
He balling.
I've seen a couple of his games.
He balling. Last game I seen he hit the game winner.
Hit the game winner. I've seen a couple of his highlights, but I don't think Juwan Howard. I don't really believe he should have did what he. Nah. He should have did what he did. Not on national. You could have did that shit in the tunnel.
In the tunnel. Let's talk like a man.
You know what I mean? You could have.
No kids is there, maybe. And you know what I mean? I don't know.
You could have told him to walk the track a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have told him something different, especially if you felt the way about how another coach chooses to coach. Because if I was a coach, like I'm all for sportsmanship on the, like if he hurt, if he this, if he that. But you can't get mad at me because I'm trying to run the score up.
Agreed.
You can't get mad at me because you want
not elementary no more.
But you want to know something about when people run the score up, right? If me and you got a team of 5 and we rocking, right, and we playing, and my coach is telling me to take it, my coach telling me to chill because y'all is down 40, it's a minute left, right? He telling me, nah, man, we cool, man. Y'all don't need to go crazy. But your coach telling you to keep playing. You got to keep playing. Niggas don't get mad at the nigga that's still trying to steal the ball from me, even though I know I can still cross you up real quick.
Gotcha.
Go get the bucket. But if I get the bucket, now I'm the bad sport.
Nah, I've always said, chill. But if you have a layup, take the layup.
I'm taking the layup.
If you have an open 3, shoot the 3.
I am the I'm the type of person that,
you know what I'm saying?
If my foot is on your neck,
we leave.
I'm ending your life, bro. I'm not about to play around with that shit.
Like some coaches is, let's just be real. Some coaches don't like each other.
Yeah,
like that might have been one of them situations or something. I don't know their background.
I don't know
or history, but
and I don't really follow the college basketball like I should. But it's pointless to me now. Like When you see how
I like
other
college
people.
basketball.
No, I love college basketball, but now you just seeing how it's shifting. We just came from a.
Do you like
a
it? Do you
YouTube
like the
event.
way it's shifting for the players for the most part and all that?
Yeah, because it's the
HBCUs
because it's the
getting
players. Yeah,
top
it's the
recruits?
players. Like, but I know it's only for 1 year, so it almost goes back to our John Morant point. Like, I'm telling you, I'll give you $1 million. Like Mikey Williams going to a HBCU probably
for 1 year.
for 1 year.
Depending on how it goes.
You know what I mean? But think about it. He go to fucking Jackson State.
I ain't
right?
mad. Blow that bitch up, go to the league. Because
but it's
everybody
like,
does that at
But is that not worth your $1 million? Because you just here to entertain. I don't know what the fuck our 20 games is gonna be like. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
I mean, if he can
is that
get-
worth it? Are you paying?
I don't know.
Are you paying
I'll
for?
pay him $1 million, but I put it this way: if I was Nike, I'll pay him $1 million.
Yeah,
Pay him more than that.
yeah.
So it depends who he's trying to get the mill from. You know what I mean?
So,
But I think he should get all the fucking because Jackson State's gonna come up off that.
yeah.
And if he has a good year, they make it to the fucking. They just make it to the NCAA tournament.
You own. You ever seen?
Man,
And that's like, it's like you got so many options. You make it somewhere. You know the exposure. It's like when Davidson made it because Steph Curry.
correct.
You know what I mean?
That team was nice though.
And I believe
When you
like
really started watching, it was like, oh shit.
and same thing with
Niggas is nice.
but same thing
Well,
with
yeah.
same thing with his brother when he was at Liberty.
Facts.
Should have stayed at Liberty. The Colonial Conference was coming up. Should have stayed there because you was gonna make it to. It's all about getting to the tournament. Once you in the 64, it's over. Once you in the 64, now you
Especially if you
solidify.
get that first win too.
First win. Now
Go
teams
home
know you.
second round or whatever, but first win, haven't been there.
It's important.
Man,
It's important.
But I am a fan of these kids making some bread in college.
Yeah, because it's hard.
I do consider the college giving them scholarships. But then again, like it depends the school too. Because these made so maybe say Kentucky, a lot of players from Duke stay, believe it or not. So Kentucky, Louisville, you're giving these kids these scholarships, but in the back of your head, you know you're making millions of dollars.
Billions.
Just off that one kid, I don't know about Bill.
Oh, you talking about off of one kid?
One kid, because
Well,
schools
you can't put it in that.
No, I'm just saying $1 million. I'm just
Okay, the name.
Okay, the name.
Yeah.
You making bread off, and when you say no, I don't want to pay this kid because we gave them a scholarship. Chill, because you know that basketball program, kids come in there and they're one and done.
But
So
and
they,
then,
so you really didn't.
and
give
then
them
also
that shit.
Also, this is what I want people to look at too when they look at college, because like I said, college is a scam. College is like a payday loan, right? And here's why.
I'm more and more there.
Here's
I'm not fully there yet.
Here's why. The college's argument is, I'm giving this kid an education.
Correct.
Right? Now, in their belief, they are saying that whatever that I'm giving this kid an education for is going to provide him some type of financial stability and growth, and he's going to be able to, per se, fish off of this experience. Feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
And not just take this one big lump sum of fish. Like, here, take this fish. Now you ain't got to worry about it. No, I'm teaching you how to fish, right? But your investment is $400,000. That's just a typical scholar, $100,000 a year, right? If you know that I'm a lottery pick,
That's my point.
I tripled my worth. Like I'm confused. I made your $400,000 look like $5.
No. Yeah, they're
Because I went first round. I went first round, right? Lottery. I'm 10 mil right there, right? But that whole year, That first game, I tripled my worth with you. I sold out the student section. I sold out the the hot dogs, the beer, popcorn, merchandise.
That's my point.
TV revenue, parking lot. Like
them schools, Kentucky, Louisville, them big schools,
Kansas,
Duke,
UNC.
I'll give Duke a little credit.
No, man.
Coach K gets them to stay
No, he
somehow,
don't, man.
A little bit.
Man.
Longer than Kentucky in them. And
no, it depends on who you is. Everybody since Kyrie, since 11, since 2011, Kyrie played 11 college games his first year in college and went first round. Jason Tatum, Zion Williamson, fucking like the list goes.
Play one.
Yeah, one out of there. If you are popping before you get there, it's over.
Louisville and like Calipari.
But you're right though. You're right. Niggas was staying. Like niggas was like, I'm going to the league, but it's different type of basketball now. So when you look at college now, it's like you just use it as a stepping stone. That's why now that Frigga shit that we just seen, like I just seen Frigga say on this video, like it's a different type. We all at the next level. This YouTube basketball shit is for real.
It's select for you.
And when I say for real, it's the fact that I myself is doing exactly what niggas used to do by telling the videographer motherfucker in high school, hey, yo, let me dub a tape of my highlights.
Got you.
So I can send it to this school. On the low, because I know my coach ain't doing it for me. So I went to my nigga Alvy and said, hey, yo, let me dub a tape of this so I can send it to this school because I'm doing this shit on my own. I'm doing this shit for myself. Now I can just say, hey, y'all, open run at Hoop Tech March 19th. Such and such gonna be in the building. You feel what I'm saying?
But they're out of school though. He's out of school, so it's a little different.
Yeah, but OC, the opportunity for hoop don't stop at just college.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
at college,
yeah, like nigga.
So if you don't,
Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings was one of the first smart niggas to say, okay, y'all tell me I can't go to the league because I got to be a year removed. All right, let me go ahead and make $10 million overseas.
I'm with you,
and then come over here. Yep. So now these niggas as YouTube, right?
Sean Livingston.
Yeah,
Sean Livingston made more money overseas than he made in the league his last 2 years. It was a point guard. Golden State gave him the bag.
It's a point guard that played at K-State with Michael Beasley.
They were good too.
I can't remember his name. I've been trying to remember his name without looking it up for like the last 2 days.
That was there was purple
and black. Yeah, it was purple and black. He was nasty, bro. He was nasty. Damn. But anyway, I remember back in the day, I was reading an article, and he was saying like, yeah, they was like, oh, now that you signed this deal over here, how does it feel to finally be making money? He was like, man, I've been making money for years. I've been 6 figures for years. He's like, some of y'all NBA rookies, they win rookie of the year, they do all this stuff, but I've been making money. He's like, I've been making
overseas, money. This is what I tell kids, or I would tell my son, if you're mentally prepared to be away, learn different culture, languages, see you.
Overseas is where it's at. Because you can get paid and you can hoop.
You can hoop. You still doing what you love, and there's still a chance
to make it to the league.
Fucking league.
That's why. So now that's why I said with that YouTube
and even
shit,
that's not easy though to the kids. That's like
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of people is still trying to go overseas. So
that's why I said with this like YouTube shit and these mugs being able to pull up at random spots and really showcase your game. Like
I think he took N1. That's crazy. We should have asked him this shit. I don't know if he would have gave us that free game though. But I think he took N1. How that whole era of N1 was popping.
He cleaned it up.
He just made it an individual thing. So it never works with it. He probably never works with a group of people getting popular at once and dividing the bread. How can I create content for me to be popular and just put the team around?
And he travels and he go everywhere. So it's like
own bus when he pulled up, bro.
So it's like when people go around now, it's easier to get on to hoop than it was back in the day. It's easier because all you gotta do is put a camera up with a couple highlights and get to the right person, and you'll be able to,
You still gotta be good and
No. Yeah, you can't just. I'm not talking about the regular.
Great too.
I'm not talking about the regular person that's just over here and you. I'm talking about somebody who hoop like, that could be could be put in a situation where they can go on to the next level and they'll perform. And then they can go on to the next level and they can perform. And they can go on to where over here and over here and over here. You can get. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like overall this weekend it was a lot of basketball showcased. I feel like when it came to that, it was cool. I like the All-Star shit.
It was a great. I mean, it was good for Cleveland.
It was good for Cleveland.
I remember the last time they were here. I went down there.
Right. The one thing I didn't like was the thirstiness. There was a lot of thirstiness.
You knew that was coming.
There's a lot of thirstiness in these streets.
It's usually the niggas,
but this time it was the bitches.
It was a little bit.
If anybody didn't see that, the females was chasing LeBron down the wrong side of the escalator. He was trying to get away from them. The girls was coming with the see-through outfits and hair done.
A lot of that this week. I went down there. My weekend was all right, man. Saturday was cool.
It's terrible.
Saturday was kind of live.
I just don't see how people can go out, and this is gonna be real quick because we're gonna say this for another episode too. But how can people go out to be? How can you go out trying to disrespect shit and expect to get respected? How could you go out knowing that you about to do some fuck shit just to get on, and then as soon as you get on, you want to try to be like, oh, I'm trying to be Real Housewives and do all this shit? Man, that shit don't work. You out here looking crazy.
You know what I say? This is funny. Niggas might be bad with Kim K.
Bitch started off making motherfucking closets organized for $2,500.
Kim K.
Now motherfuckers out here just chasing niggas just to chase a nigga, bro. That shit is trash.
Fucking make a sex tape, man. Don't chase nobody. Just make a sex tape. I don't know what to tell them.
I don't know. I look at
a good sex tape.
Man,
Kim did it.
Even if you make a sex tape, nigga gonna talk about the dimples in your back.
They might
make a sex tape. You on the internet, you got bad dimples in your back.
Well, don't have bad dimples.
Even if they gonna talk about your side fat, they gonna talk about your big toe over here. They gonna talk about you ain't giving top right. They gonna talk about you ain't doing this right. So guess what, dog? If you just film yourself being yourself, I think you'd be all right. Don't follow
Facts.
Kim K.
No, I'm just being a fucking
fucking Kim K. Or him and Kanye. Kanye out here doing extra weird shit still.
Yeah, Kanye tripping. I think I don't know, man. Who am I to say a nigga tripping?
I ain't. But keep that shit in house.
Your third marriage, man. Like
that's trash.
Come on, yeah. You like just take care of your kids, man. Don't take no bullshit. Like,
don't take no bullshit. Take care of your kids, man.
Talk third
and keep all that goofy shit. Like I'm with you. Like at least this shit got your ass back rapping. Fuck, nigga.
That's a positive.
That's the only positive that came out of that shit. Because a lot of his principles I agree with too when it come down to my kids. Like, get that fucking filter off my 8-year-old daughter.
Facts.
The fuck is you doing?
But in fairness to,
but then it's like your mom
you got caught up in that moment because it was cool. But people grow. So,
but at the same time, kids being kids, I see the celebrityness. But speaking on Kanye. If you ain't watched the documentary of him,
I gotta really.
When you really sit down and watch it, you'll see
his Hunger Games.
You'll see why he talked the way he talked. If you ain't never seen I
seen the one clip. Nigga was in the car. He said, "I was in a studio session. Don't quote me, because I was in a studio session with some popular artists.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody hit me up and said another popular artist." wanted to hear my beats.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I ain't have a car. Couldn't get on the train. I got done with them artists, put that shit in my backpack, and ran 20 blocks to the next studio.
To shine. It was to shine.
He said, y'all niggas.
That nigga was on there like this.
Y'all niggas.
He said this.
I gotta watch that.
Man,
though.
that
I
nigga,
seen bits and pieces, but I want to really sit down and watch it.
This nigga walking around the studio playing one of the biggest records to this date. And niggas is looking at him like watching paint dry.
It's crazy. Jesus Walks or
that was All Falls Down.
Ooh. Okay.
He's playing this record to
everybody.
But he's, you know, in that record it's specific shit he's saying.
Got you.
And he's talking to those people. When you hear he's rapping that to that person. Like,
got you.
And it's like his hunger is crazy, his drive is crazy. It just inspires so much shit when you watch it. It just make you just, you know what I mean?
To get next to Dame, to get next to Jay, not easy.
Nah,
not Khaled. Khaled was. I watched the interview with Khaled. He was at his biggest moment. He's still lightweight. I forgot the record, but couldn't get a record from Jay. He said, I moved to New York City for a fucking year just for one record.
Yeah.
It worked out. I got to figure out what record it was, but it was one of his biggest records.
But the crazy part about
that type of shit, man.
You got to be. It looked crazy when you believe in yourself. That's the message,
right,
that you get from it.
Well, that's why the world is portraying him to be crazy.
Yeah, because you believe in yourself.
No, he's
Everybody ain't gonna believe in you, bro. Everybody ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna be there for your downfalls, and everybody ain't gonna be there for your brainstorms. Everybody ain't gonna be there for you when shit bad. Niggas gonna be there for you when you at top, when you celebrate it and everything is good, and now you up at the top. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. And in this, even in this podcast stuff, like, you just gotta keep grinding till you
facts.
You just keep grinding. Like, you take this shit one day at a time, one episode at a time. You take life, everything you do one day at a time. Because if you try to do too much at once, you're gonna be fucked up. You know how much stress it is to just do one thing right. Imagine trying to do everything right. So it's just like,
just don't give up.
Nah,
just go.
Just keep grinding, keep doing that shit. Make the right decisions. Like, we got an important season coming up now. Like, we got tax season coming up. It's so much stuff that we can do and that we could do and that we want to do. We just be scared to do it because we be trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm trying to make sure I'm outshine you, but you my nigga though. But I'm trying to outshine you. This girl over here trying to outshine this girl. This girl over here trying to outshine.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, all right, cool. I got 3 kids. I know I get earned income credit. I know I'm about to get like 15, 20,000, or I'm about to get 12,000. Motherfucker, man, people be getting bread back. People get bread back. I seen people with 17K.
Wow.
So it's like, you about to get this bread back, right? So instead of you sitting over there trying to buy the Dior sandals, the lashes by Lele, getting this stuff over here, doing all this shit and doing all how about you take it and you make sure your credit is built right? Put yourself up for the investment. Take your kids on a baby shopping spree. Make sure they got shoes, clothes.
Facts.
Like, put that shit into the air that way. Make sure your bank account is stacked up right. Make sure your credit cards is paid off. Like, me and my wife had a brainstorm session this morning, making sure that we allocated what we need to allocate, where we need to do, because we try to make a big purchase.
That's dope. And we're gonna talk about, like, that's why let's talk about the podcast. This isn't to put niggas down. And we get it. Mm-hmm. Most motherfuckers ain't even saying this.
Nah.
Most motherfuckers aren't even being. I can speak for me. I didn't learn about credit till later in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
So, to anybody be like, oh, these niggas hate. No. We're trying to give you some fucking game.
I'm telling people like this, man.
We're not. Well, I can speak for me, not Mac. We're not fucking perfect. But I don't give a fuck about Texas. I'm
not perfect. I just make sure that when you read into that shit, when you go to work, they owe you.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be smart about it. Like, and it takes a year It do take a year, but you get paid for your year's worth of work, and you got to realize how to use that small increments of change and try to figure out how you can get ahead. Because these motherfuckers ain't out here paying for shit in cash, believe it or not.
No, the smart people.
Motherfuckers is using their credit.
Using the bank's money.
Hey, Kanye said this shit a long time ago, bro. Like, and I want a lot of people to realize this. All you niggas out there chasing a bag. All you niggas out here thinking that money is everything and that money is gonna do this. You need money to survive. Don't get me wrong. Your lights ain't gonna be on. Your fucking cars ain't gonna be. It's gonna get repoed and all this shit. But the one thing that reigns supreme over money is your name.
Facts.
Your name reigns supreme. You wanna know why? Because money can't buy respect. Money can't buy that shit. No. My nigga Terry, shout out to my nigga T. Sampson. He used to live in the alley behind me, football player. We went to the same high school, real one. But he said that would you rather be, you know what I'm saying, feared or respected?
Ooh, that's tough.
And he and I agree with him. I'd rather be respected. You wanna know why? Because a scary nigga will kill you. You feel what I'm saying? So in the moment when we doing this shit, like, make sure that we, you know what I mean, that we making the right decisions and we putting ourselves in the right position to succeed. Like, make sure our kids cool, make sure our finances is right.
No, take chances. That's what I would say.
You got to.
I'm learning that more and more too, believe it or not. But
you got to, man.
Take chances, invest.
It's a long game, Paul.
Maybe
so it's you
got some shit that you never done before.
I tell people all the time.
Just take your fucking money.
Take yourself out to eat by yourself.
Yeah,
you don't need your girlfriends. You don't need to tell your niggas.
Do something you never done before.
You don't need to post the shit on social media to play. You don't need to do. Man, try to do something that you wasn't doing before to make yourself and your life better.
Yeah.
Like niggas is about to get a lump sum of money out of nowhere. If you filed your taxes and you did your shit right. So if you did your shit right, file your taxes, get your paper, and make the right decision. Like, I don't give a fuck about your Dior slippers, because you know what? Them bitches
walk done in 6 months.
They walk on the same ground I do. You gonna step in the same mud somewhere. Eventually, you gonna forget about them Dior's and them Louis bags.
Forget about it, because some niggas take care of that shit. You ain't gonna be able to afford it in 6 months.
That shit's stupid, man. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't get fly. I'm not saying don't get right. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself, but
just be smarter,
baby.
Be smarter.
The Brazilian butt lift ain't worth it if you ain't got the $10 membership to Planet Fitness. You feel what I'm saying? My nigga.
To maintain it, yeah.
My nigga, what's the point of putting the 30-day tags on the charger if you can't afford it 30 days later? You feel what I'm saying?
Pride.
Like it's like niggas got to start making sense of the stuff that we getting for free and stop blaming the system when we be using the system. That's what niggas is out here doing. So I feel like in these moments, like you came off All-Star Weekend, we spent a little paper. Now let's snap back.
That's right.
Let's snap back, man. Let's go ahead and get into making, making the right decisions, like for 22. Like, start off the year right. Like, figure out the codes on your taxes. Look at your transcripts. Figure out how much money you gonna get back. Figure out all that shit, man. Look that shit up.
Yeah,
so you can get paid.
Stop doing the same shit.
It's time to smarten up, man, and move on to doing something else. And stop trying to impress everybody on this social media app we call Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and all this shit. And do stuff for yourself, man. Think about yourselves, man. You feel me?
Don't live in the moment.
Nah, man.
Nah, don't live in the moment.
You can.
Nah,
live in the moment, but don't post it. Cause then it's kind of hard for me to think you been living in the moment.
I got you.
Like,
Thanks.
if me and my wife about to take a trip, ain't none of them pictures gonna get posted like that. I want to get posted until I come back, cause I'm living in the moment, cause I'm about to go to a special place in my heart. So you feel me? So it's like, so yeah, man, we
Yeah, it's tough though. To our people, it's fucking tough. It's
all I'm saying.
Oh man,
Let's make the right decision.
facts.
Even if the wrong decision mean you gotta take a few steps back.
Don't fall out with your homegirl when she's saying, "Nah, baby, we ain't getting them bundles here. We're gonna do something else.
We're gonna
this year.
do something else this year.
Don't fucking be like, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get mad at your nigga because he don't want to go in the pack with you because he trying to figure out
How to get out the game.
Feel me? I was just
Just say.
Hey, I want to keep it a buck. I was just talking
How
to
to get out the game.
I was just talking to a nigga who's down bottom in them streets, really in that thing. We hooping, right? He say, man, I'm trying to figure out how I can get
Out, probably.
He talking to me, man. He like, Mac, what's good? He said, man, I'm telling you. He said, I said, you got the look on your face. He was like, what you mean? I said, you 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Ooh, that's so tough.
I can see it on you. I smell it on you, my nigga.
I've been there.
I smell it on you, my nigga. I'm looking at him. I said, man, you know what? The only advice I can give you is this. You already know what you got to do, right? On this side, it feels so good when I ain't got to look out the blinds.
That's real.
It feels so good when I ain't got to look out the blinds. He said, man, that's what it is. And I said, it's funny that a nigga can get out the game and take whatever he got right now and move to bumfuck Ohio, get a job at Target, and just work and be just going to work waving at niggas and be cool. And realize it's the same exact. That 2-week grind is slow, but it's the same exact. It's the same exact as hand to hands.
It's just
It's the same, bro.
It's discipline, and once you get out of a mentality, which is fucking very hard. I would never judge that nigga on anything he does because I get it. It's fucking tough.
Hey, man,
but it's just a mentality, man. That I don't know. If you really want to do something, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
You're gonna do it, and you're gonna do it to the best of your ability until you get to a position.
And pride. A lot of it is pride to me. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if he's smart with his money, it may work in his favor. So discipline. That's the word I was looking for.
Discipline.
You have to be very disciplined.
I want, like, before we get up out of here, like, I just want people to take some of the words. Like, I want to kind of try to end every podcast with like something that people can take away from, like something that people can work on, because we all kind of work on ourselves. And like
Facts.
we all unknown. Don't nobody really know me. Locally, people may know me. Worldwide, ain't nobody really gonna know me. No shit like that.
Fuck that. Worldwide niggas is gonna know you.
So,
Don't speak that.
So I look at it like this.
They're gonna know. Let's talk about it.
I look at it like this.
Niggas Max talk about. I wish there was a start over button because I
Mac.
hit that. Yeah.
Who is this nigga?
Who is this nigga talking right now?
Cause
all right, but go ahead.
I want to say it like this. I want to always leave niggas with like
no Mac.
With like small shit, like how to better yourself. Like, so this week I was thinking about like the black man, and not just the black man, the man in general, because I got cool ass people, man, cool ass white folks, cool ass Puerto Ricans, cool ass. So I fuck with everybody, but the man in general, I just don't want everybody to forget about like self-care for yourself.
Oh, you know I'm.
Feel what I'm saying? So as a man, before we get about like self-care for yourself, man, make sure you get
self-love is the best fucking love.
So just make sure, bro. Make sure y'all go get your hair cut. Y'all cleaning y'all cars. Get your nails clipped down. Take yourself somewhere. Like get yourself together.
I don't give a fuck if it's sitting in your car.
Whatever it is, man. Make sure you do.
That's just gonna mentally help you out.
It could be something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but you ain't push yourself to do it, or somebody told you ain't do it, or your girl told you ain't got time for it. She try to push you to do something over here. No. Yes. If you a man, even if you in a relationship or outside of a relationship, bro, self-care. Go take your time at the barbershop, chop it up with niggas, get your hair cut. If you smoke, go smoke with your niggas over here. Not making a long pause like situation where you out 6-7 hours. Nah, man, be respectful, be responsible. Self-care Get yourself together. Drink more
I'm
water.
with you.
Self-care, man.
You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. Man.
Yeah, baby. Love yourself, baby.
Just
Love yourself, baby. But it's
Mac Daddy, let me get it started. Talk my shit better.
and
Let's go, man.
man, we gonna get up out of here, man. We done been here for a little bit, man. We gonna keep creating content. We gonna keep coming back for y'all. We just got more shit to come.
Yeah.
More episodes. We gonna probably do 2 episodes.
About to step it up a little
Again,
bit.
and just keep going. This one was just fresh off the All-Star. I don't really fuck with the Super Bowl, so I didn't really care about doing an episode after the Super Bowl.
Talk about it a little bit though.
You know, we talked about it a little
We're
bit.
both basketball.
Yeah,
niggas.
basketball is
I
my
like
thing.
football, but
Basketball
I
is
like
my
basketball,
thing. The All-Star game was cool. The festivities was whack. The actual All-Star game was popping. I'm about to go make me a top ramen bowl. You feel me? I'm on that type of time. So I'm gonna get up out of here and we're gonna play this song by NLE Chopper, man. It's called Hear Me.
that album was fire, by the way.
This one?
Fire.
I fuck with this song. I like listening to the words. The beats is fire because I got a nice system in my car. But listen to the words.
I got the bones like a cow.
Check the album out when you get a chance.
It's fire.
I like
My sons put me on to him.
Same.
Ay, they gotta hear me. They gotta hear me. They gotta hear me. They gotta hear me.
This shit hard.
I gotta let them know. Oh, I gotta let them know. Oh, for sure. They gotta hear me. They gotta hear me. They gotta hear me. They gotta hear me. I gotta let them know.
Hey, this shit hard.
Oh, I gotta let them know.
Listen to what he say.
For sure.
I found a good thing when I found you. I found a good thing when I found you. I found a good thing when I found you. I found a good thing when I found you.
say?
Build diamonds, that's why you shining. That's why you walk in the room and change the climate. I ain't even trying. I ain't even trying.
Yeah.
You can sit and look in my eyes.
Talk that shit.
Hey, they gotta hear my story, I'ma tell them how it go. Get that nigga out the ship if he start sinking the boat. How he gonna stay afloat when you the one that gave him hope? Running with some colos, but baby, I just creep along. Pressure bills, diamonds, baby, keep on smiling. That's why you walk in the room and change the climate. Had to make you mine, and I feel it's
Crazy,
perfect
man.
timing.
NLE Chopper,
The
man.
best that love, except the fact I'm trying.
Hey.
You vibrant.
And we out of here, man. We here, man. We gonna be back again. It's your boys, man. We out of here, man.
Mac Daddy, let me get it started. Talk my shit better. Let's go, man.
Let's Talk About It podcast, man. Coming at y'all every week, man. We gonna be back.